We are live and we are in party mode as Nottingham Forest smash Leicester, the so-called wannabe rivals, wannabe has-beens, more like. Let's get into party mode and let's do... I don't even know. This is just completely unplanned. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever in the world you are, whatever time you watch of day. Hi. I just can't even get the words out, mate. I'm just on cloud nine right now. How are you boys doing?
Very good. I'm happy. Really happy. A bit tired, but I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're tired, happy, yeah?
Yeah, I still got this flu, and I can't shake it at the minute. It just won't go. But, you know, keep soldiering on.
True red, true red. Speaking of reds, you're looking quite green, or is that yellow, Lee?
It was yellow front the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
How are you, Ant?
I'm pretty good. Knackered.
Yeah,
I was only told about this literally 5 minutes ago. So...
Well, that's because that's where we planned it 5 minutes ago. I mean, when do we plan anything in advance anyway, mate? And guys, I said, come on, Ant. His fans want to see him. Yeah, so guys in the chat, let's see those Ant emojis. Let's see those Ant emojis. Get them in there. Get them in there. Let's say hi to everyone in the chat. Shadow Card, how you doing? Yes, I know who you are. Double N, good to see you. Keith, good to have you in here. Luke, good to see you. And some Stan guy here. Don't know who he is. Carl, good to have you on board. Owen, good to see you. David, legend. Zidane, good to have you in here. Brennan is the GOAT. How opinions change over even within a half minute.
I said the other day, didn't I, that if we give him time, he'll come good. Now,
we've all said it. We've all said it.
He probably won't score, but, you know, he might be hit and miss for a while. But, you know, in time, he'll get his consistency as well. Just, you know, he's a young lad. He's a young lad, and he did well today. You know, he ran at him, he attacked him, he scared the life out of him. They couldn't handle him. And he actually had a finish.
Because their defense is poor, man. There was some nice gaps in that second half that we started. I mean, before we get on to Brennan, I want to talk about Morgan Gibbs-White. His eye for a through ball. I mean, Ant, you had a good view of it down where you were sitting. How did it look in the flesh, mate?
Second half, Morgan was brilliant. I mean, first half, not so good, but second half, he was really good. I agree. And it's a lot of flicks and tricks. And he did one overhead kick on the halfway line. It was just
clearance. Yeah,
outrageous. I'd have broken my back if I'd have tried to do that.
You couldn't have got up that high, mate.
You would have got up. You probably would have got up from the floor.
But he was immense. Look, we know the first half performance wasn't great. Yeah, but it was a derby match. That's what I said to the chat earlier. You're gonna get that scrappy match. Yeah, it happens. But the fact we went in 0-0 for me was the key. I mean, if Barnes can't hit a barn door, scored that, obviously it's a different story. But you felt when he missed that, I just felt like it was gonna go our way. It was just one of those ones. You know, did you guys get that feeling in the ground? What was the atmosphere like in the ground?
I don't think the first half was bad. I thought it was okay. I thought we were okay. I thought it was pretty
scrappy,
even. Yeah. Yeah, it was scrappy, but it was even. You know, I don't think they were like rolling over us or anything. So yeah, I thought the first half was okay, and turned it on the second half.
But Barnes is terrible, yeah. And that phase or farce, as I call him, he's shocking. Sideshow Bob, mate. I mean,
Bob. Yeah,
he's a good header. He's a good header of the ball.
He's a good finisher in his own net, isn't he?
I don't think he'd score today, to be honest. But I mean, first off, I think we slightly shaded it, as I said in that video that I sent you. It wasn't great that first half. You know, they had the best chance first half for me with Barnes. How he missed that? He had so much time. He could have put his foot on it and hold it in. It was strange. Like, for a player of his quality, you know, you expect him to put it away, don't you? Especially against us. But yeah, no, second half we were a lot better. I thought we played a lot.
What
better.
did you think changed in the second half, Lee? Megaphone, sorry. What do you think changed that? Because we were getting on top of them in the second half, but was it a substitution? Do you think something was said at half time? Because it got a little less scrappy and it was a bit more kind of
a bit more direct, wasn't we? A bit more direct. We was quite patient first half. I thought, when it came to making chances, and we were putting the balls across, but no one was in the box. Don't get me wrong, it kind of happened a couple of times second half, but if you had a look, like say Aurier, for example, he put a cross in and there was literally no one there. It wasn't his fault. We had no choice, But no, I do think we miss a striker down the centre. I do, especially instances like that. And that's where, like you say, a striker would be. Having three sort of attacking midfielders, straight wingers, they haven't got that sort of nous just to run in and be in that position. That's where there was a couple of incidences where a Wanye, it would have been perfect for him and they'd have had tap-ins, from some of the balls we put in. And that's what we was missing. And then, but obviously, Brennan stepped up to the plate, which was great. So, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, and we've talked about this striker thing till the cows come out. I don't want to talk about that tonight. I kind of want to talk about more. This is a party stream, right? So I want us just to enjoy it, and I'll do the analysis on the game tomorrow. I'll be objective about it. I'll say what was good, what was bad, etc. But let's enjoy it. Yeah, we're 13th in the league now. We're 5 points behind Chelsea. In the form table currently, we're sitting 9th. We're ahead of Spurs, Man City, and Chelsea, just to name 3 of the 11 that we're ahead of. Yeah. Is this? I mean, we've talked so many times over the season after the Liverpool game. We've talked after the Palace game and things like that. But it feels a bit different after this little run we've gone on because it's more consistent in terms of the results. How do you feel about it, Anna, at the moment? How do you guys in the chat feel about it? We want to bring your thoughts, and this is not just a panel stream tonight. We want to talk to the chat stream as well, and Ant wants to talk to his fans in specific. So go on, Ant.
Well, I think anybody with any knowledge of football at the beginning of the season knew that we were going to take time to get this team to gel. I know it's that word, but that's a fact of the matter. And over the past few matches and on our current form, we are seeing that now. We are seeing patterns of play. We're seeing triangles. We're seeing players recognise where other players are going to be. Albeit, we brought in 1 or 2 changes, because we've had to, and because we've got Scarpa. But I've always been confident we'd stay up because I've always said the squad we have is a good enough Premier League squad to stay up.
Agreed.
And now all we're doing now is proving it. And you talked about what was the difference in the second half. It's not unusual for Forest to play better in the second half, kicking towards the Trent end. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. It's been going around a long, long time. That's been a long, long time we've been doing that. And obviously, Cooper talked to them. Obviously, told them they've got to be, a little bit more aggressive, go forward a little bit more. And once we took those steps, it was relatively comfortable. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you want to talk about individual players. But I've got
talk about what you want, mate. This is unplanned. This is uncensored, unplanned. So do what you want.
Aurier, I don't know what more we can say about the guy. I mean, it's not just his tackling; it's his crossing, it's his passing, it's his. Sometimes he doesn't even need to tackle a player because he'll just make a feint and the player will go one way and he just comes away with the ball. The guy's amazing.
His desire as well, and he just wants to win, doesn't he? You can see it.
He's got massive desire. And then on the other side, Logie. Oh, man. We are seeing the class that we all knew was there. It's taken a little while, which again, the guy doesn't speak English, must be really difficult. He's got a couple of friends there now. And we're seeing him now. And he was fantastic today. I was still getting a little bit annoyed at times of Joe and Scott passing it around amongst themselves at the back. When I could see Aurier had gone up the right hand side.
Yeah.
And I could see that the player had turned back in, and you think, why aren't you giving it him or Logie on the other side?
And they go right to the wing, don't they? They go right to the edge of the byline, making it nice and wide. Yeah,
they make space. They make the space, and I don't know if it's lack of confidence or what it is, but there were a few times when I thought, why have you done that? You know, you could have. There was an out ball there.
1 second now. 1 second now. We got Mario in the house. Mario.
Hey, Mario.
Look at this.
Hey, Mario.
Look at this. Just to dedicate towards you. There you go. How are you liking that, Mario? Yeah, you know we've converted. We've converted. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're well. Sorry, Ad.
Yeah. So now I thought Brennan was excellent. Second half, particularly, he looked like a little bit of the old Brennan. Pace, power, fabulous goals. I got a little concern about Orel Mangala, because he is fantastic at winning the ball, turning away from players, but too many times he then lost the ball afterwards. He's got to sharpen that up a little bit. Otherwise, Danilo will come in and take his place, because you can't keep doing that in his position particularly. That was a slight concern. I mean, I love the guy. I think he's a really good player, but I just noticed today he was giving it away a little bit cheaply at times. I got up there. Who else did I think? Morgan, obviously, fantastic game. Yeah, all around a great performance. Chuffed a bit.
I think Scarpa was playing well till he took that out, wasn't it? Scarpa,
of course.
That ball out to Lodgy he played was the
space he was finding though. Like you just seen him 1 minute he's there, then he's there, and you're thinking, well, how's he just got there? Why has no one marking him? And he's just picking up the ball, turning. Did you see
that tackle he did as well? See that tackle he did when he came back?
Tackler. He's a good, the way he slid in on him, took the ball back, starts the attack. That's what we've been missing. That player who can re-win the ball high up the pitch. That's the big difference that he brings to this team, is that high winning of the ball in the opposition. It's a huge difference. So yeah, it's I'm just happy. Let's see what the crowd are saying. Let's see what the guys in the chat are saying. Let's talk about their man of the matches. We'll do another little poll there, see if anyone's changed their mind from halftime from the stream. Stoney's saying, "Wait, where is this Lodgy thing come from?"
Lodgy.
We have.
I say Lodgy, but
you can say Lodgy. You can say Lodgy. If you want to make it, you know, respect the Brazilians. And Mario will tell you so. By the way, go click on Mario's name and subscribe to his channel. I haven't got any of the links. I haven't got any mods here at the moment. It says off the cuff, uncensored, unplanned. Please, look, there's like 120 of you in here and 29 likes. Are you telling me? You guys aren't happy that we won today? Can I see some likes, please, in the chat? Stoney, I'm looking your way, mate. I know it's you. Hit that like button. Let's get it up. Let's have a bit of a party atmosphere. I want to put some music on, but YouTube will kill the stream.
I want to mention another player because somebody just reminded me today. You know, Freuler's taking a lot of stick because a lot of people don't see what he does, and particularly if you're watching on TV, obviously you can't see the off the ball work. I deliberately focused on Freuler today for part of the match, and he never stops. And he gets his foot in, and then he's running in, and then he's closing down. He never stops. He's got the best running stats in the club, and for each match. And you can see when you actually focus on him and look at him, and not look where the ball is or whatever, you see what the amount of work that guy gets through. And that's not even what we bought him for.
Yeah, but he's still doing a good job, isn't he? In that position. Okay, he had a crap game against Southampton, but with Danilo coming in now, and guys, that's happening. Hopefully you all caught my video this morning. I mean, will it free up, Lee? Do you think that will free up Freuler? Because Danilo can play as a full-out CDM and a box-to-box. I mean, Mario told us all about him the other night. But do you think we may even see Freuler improving more and more with someone who's beside him like a Danilo?
I think potentially you can push him further forward, which is apparently where he likes to play and where he seems to play for Switzerland, I believe. We've got him in quite a deep role. I had an argument with someone over Twitter on Twitter the other couple of weeks ago about it, and he's going, "No, he isn't playing deep." I'm like, he really is playing deep. Freuler, for the type of player he is, he has been. So yeah, I think it gives us that flexibility, doesn't it? But again, Danilo, he can play in various positions, not just a DM. He can play attacking midfield. I mean, Mario will probably tell us more. But yeah, from what I've read, this video I watched yesterday, he seems to be able to play everywhere. So yeah.
He's brilliant, isn't he? And then on top of that, I've just put in the poll, man of the match. I want to see where everyone's head's at. Now you've had an hour to rethink about it.
Myself.
Well, Lottie was the stream's man of the match earlier on. He was fantastic, weren't he, Megaphone?
Yeah. Oh, he was brilliant. This is the player I've been wanting to see. Like, game by game, he's getting better and better. Like, when he first come, I think everyone did. If they're honest with themselves, they're going, oh, he's crap. Who's this guy from Real Madrid? He's rubbish. But slowly but surely, he's finding his feet, and now he looks more than Premiership class. He just looks quality, and I think he's sort of settled down, and he understands how we want to play, when to push forward, when to get back. He was everywhere. I mean, he did like a double tackle and a double block, and he got back up and
that was it. And then he took you one in the head there, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, that got the crowd going. He was just brilliant, and it was really close call between him and Aurier, who was also fantastic. I was impressed with both of them, and it was a tough call. You know what I mean? I'd have gone for myself, just my own opinion. I'd have gone for Lodi, but Aurier as well. Again, he's almost like a leader, isn't it, at the back? You know, even
they're on your leave for saying Real Madrid instead of Atletico. As soon as you said it, we'll be on him.
You did. I didn't even realise I said Real Madrid. I'm tired. I know he's Atletico Madrid.
I'm going to defend Megaphone. Right? If any of you want to step up and join in here, should we open this up to the crowd? Should we see if anyone's
Atletico? I've got to be honest, but I'm sorry if I didn't.
Yeah. Before you carry on, James, you absolute legend. Thank you for the 179. Freuler, the spare tire was on fire. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to make this a party atmosphere. We'll open it up. If anyone wants to jump in and just, scream down their mic, let's do it. Why not? So let's put that in.
Yeah, anybody wants to come on. Yeah.
Hold on. Jump in. There you go. There's the link. Jump your asses in. Let's see what you got to say for yourselves. Lee, if you're watching... Lee Chappie,
come on, you, mate. Come on. You come on, Chappie, if you're there.
Step up, take your punishment. Oh, wait. Is he got to wear a Forest top? What was the deal yesterday?
He's going to wear a Forest top and
he's going to do the Rubik's Cube with my whole setup.
Yeah, Rubik's Cube. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I bet he's forgot about that.
Lee, I know you're hiding in the chat. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. Oh, Lee, Rubik's Cube time. Fantastic. What are you guys in the chat saying? Owen saying Everton, boring mouth, and West Ham all in bad places. Don't rate Jones at Premier level either. We should survive this season. Guys, when I said fourth at the start of the season, when I mentioned it on James's video, that's had like nearly 100,000 views now, with the where he did the video of all the biggest YouTubers from all the fan base in the Premier League. You should go read his comments. Forest fourth. Who's doubting me now? And you still with me on fourth?
Of course I am. I don't waver.
It's not, but it's fun to say.
Mate, the league may be just slightly out of reach. Come on, fourth.
I want to ask Sarah what she said on Chappie's stream to get her blocked. She got blocked from the chat. I want to know what she said.
Evening, Sam. Good to see you. Hey, Kieran Ayer in the house. Wolverine to go. Awesome Forest and a sensational Megaphone. Good to see you, Kieran. Hope you're well, buddy. The thing, what's it called? The link is pinned in the chat. Let's have Chappie on. Let's have round two. Look, he was love. I enjoyed it so much, man. It's so good to have some banter, proper old school banter. And he was losing it on his stream. He came into our stream when it was 0-0, about 15, 20 minutes in, and was giving it a little, which was fun to see. So I just sent everyone from the chat when we went 1-0 up and just said, go spam his chat. Wolverine, laughing emoji, bow and arrows. And he was all right for a few minutes.
Comments on there. I see Adam made some comments.
Should have been FFTV, not Wolverine.
Okay, fine. Chat. Right. Hey, Red Dad. Red Dad.
You've been told now.
I've been told. I apologize. My ego got the better of me.
Yeah.
Red Dad, click that link, jump in, Red Dad. Let's see what you got to say for yourself, man.
Get you and Red
in you come. In you come. Who wants Red Dad? Everyone in the chat, put some pressure to get the legend Red Dad in. Let's see what he's up to. Tim wants the Palmeiras top. So Mario, I don't know if Mario's still in. He was going to message me the place where we can get them. I will share that with the members. So if you're a member, you'll get that shared with you. Don't forget, guys, it's party time. 63 likes. Come on, you can do better than that. We're at like 140-ish people in here. Come on, let's see what you got to do. Scold Belfast says my Rubik's Cube record is 2 minutes. That's impressive
still. Yeah, that's impressive still.
Mine is 3 weeks, and I got 2 colours next to each other.
I won't even bother attempting it. I've not got the energy.
Mate, I got given one when I was 4 or something, and I'm now 21.
Have you done it yet?
No, I'm still 21, and at one stage I got annoyed and just pulled the stickers off and stuck them all back on.
We used to all do that and cheat. You mean, yeah.
Cut corners rather than cheat. Hey, Mark, it's good to see you. Thank you as well for your bit on the vlog. The vlog will be out sometime tomorrow. God only knows when I'm going to get round to it.
I don't know how he did say hello to me after what he called me earlier on.
And look at this idiot, Arsenal Zach, Forest to back. That's my son.
Oh, is it? Is it glad?
Okay. He's an idiot. Yeah. We're coming for them as well. He's really annoyed today because Chelsea sniped some player or something.
Yeah. That's it. Well, we got Danilo as well, didn't we? So he should be annoyed at that.
Yeah. Danilo wanted Forest over Arsenal. So here we go.
He should be happy because Man City lost. He should be happy.
Good to see you, Mario. He's still here watching Palmeiras play at my new fave club. Fantastic to have you on here, buddy. I hope Palmeiras are winning. Keep us abreast on their score. Yeah. What else we got here? I've gone a year without completing mine. Is that it? 1 year? That's not. That's not.
He's had it since he was 4 and he's not done it yet.
Was it 21 years, Wolverine?
21 years. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've got a few. You know what? I might do a live stream. Yeah, guys, should we do this? Right? Should we get all the FFTV guys a Rubik's Cube? We do a live stream. Yeah, and we'll see who completes it first. It could be a long live stream.
I think people will go to sleep. That one you versus Chappie.
Yeah. Wolverine, what else we got in here? Yeah,
Wolverine. I'm fascinated. Yeah. You know, when you were born, were you 20 years old then?
No, 0.
Came out grey.
I dyed it grey, mate. I dyed it grey. Zach is a loser, says Zidane. Thank you. Keep the hate going towards my son. I appreciate it. Random says, I'm concerned with Mangala recently. He seems to be giving the ball away too much with poor passes. He gets stuck in fair enough, but slightly concerning. His position requires accurate passing. All right, Randoms is being all like proper and objective. And yeah, you know all right, let's have the chat. Let's have the chat. And you mentioned it. He's also
repeating what I said earlier on.
He is a major fan of yours. Go on, Megaphone. What are your thoughts on Mangala?
I was watching Mangala today because of obviously the previous performances where he gave the ball away a lot. He tightened it up a bit today. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't perfect, but he made some good important challenges and played the ball forward pretty well today. Was he perfect? For me, I don't know what it is. He just doesn't quite look match fit. And I don't know why he can't seem to get there. Whether he's still got a niggle with his injury, but he's playing despite it, I don't know, because when he first came,
I think that's it.
And I
think you've hit the nail on the head.
He's still an important player. Like I wonder if he's just sort of playing through it, if that makes sense, and he just can't get fit.
But should he be risked? And should he be risked if we've got O'Brien on the bench who can play that similar role?
Maybe that's why Danilo's come in, to give him a bit of, as well, to give him a rest.
Well, first of all, I just want to say to Randoms, I was only kidding. I was only kidding. I would still. Wait, hold on. Let's Randoms. We're joking, mate. We're joking.
Yeah,
as will always be the case on this channel, right? Even if someone today wants to come on and be like, "We were crap first half, we weren't brilliant second half, but I'm happy with the win." That's your opinion. Fine. This is what this channel is all about. You say what you want, as long as it's respectful within reason. Say what you want. So yeah, Randoms, you're fine to say that. But I know Randoms is happy.
Good. I hope so. Yeah, I would still personally pick Mangala ahead of O'Brien at the moment. I think he's got that little bit more bite about him. Although I'm not saying Lewis hasn't, but I think he's got a bit more bite about him. Also, Lewis has not been brilliant lately either.
I thought he was decent when he came on today. I know he was crap against Blackpool.
No, he was fine today. I was really pleased for him because, you know, when he came on, I was thinking, well, please have a... Because I like him.
Yeah,
I like him a lot. And I was thinking, please have a good game. Don't have another bad game where people, you know, start to get on you. And he was fine. Absolutely no problem whatsoever today. I really like O'Brien.
But would you potentially consider the Mangala switch with Danilo? I mean, Danilo should be a Forest player by, say, Monday. We haven't got boring mouth till the weekend. He'll have a couple of training sessions under his belt. He's fresh and like, you know, match fit as well. He's been playing. I mean, I'm sure Mario can tell us when his last competitive game was. I don't think it would have been that long ago, and there's been some friendlies, etc. Would you either of you consider switching him in straight away?
Yeah, why not? He's young. He's probably hungry for it, isn't he? Probably going to want to impress straight away. So, you know, if he's match fit, why not?
Yeah, I want to see him in straight away, like I did with Scarpa. My only problem is I've not seen enough of him to know which player to replace with him. Do you know what I mean?
I would say it probably will be Mangala.
I think it is likely to be Mangala. Although Yatesy went off today, and that's not like him. So
yeah, there is that as well. You've got to look into that.
Yeah. So he might just be able to fill that position. We don't know yet.
Owen saying Cooper trusts Colback more than O'Brien. Wolverine will hate that, but it's true. Look, at the end of the day, my opinion is my opinion. I think O'Brien is the better player than Colback. But Colback was all right when he came on, as were most of them. Colback, for this level of game, I have no problem with. But when we're playing like an Arsenal or a Man City or something, I don't think he cuts it. There are certain games. I've always said Colback as a closer is fine for me. But he is not Prem level still. I would still argue that he will have good bursts in a game. I think he's got 15, 20 minutes in him. No problem at all. Against the Leicester, I mean, they were so bad he could have started and we would have been fine. But let's just carry on with that topic. I'm going to close the original poll. Lodi got man of the match again, 34%. Second place was Jono with 26%. Then MG Dub with 21%. Then Aurier. Would you guys agree with that order? If you were going to stack them up,
yeah,
I wouldn't mind which order it was. I thought they were all good.
But it'd have been a really tough decision today because even Worrell had a good game. He was winning it in the air. McKenna was pretty solid.
I felt Worrell was missing Bolly. Missing Bolly, and McKenna's still not sharp enough for me. I don't know what you guys in the chat think.
He was solid. He was reliable, which is what all we needed today. Obviously, against like say a better side, maybe not, but. Until we know.
What did you think of the back two, Andy?
Sorry?
What did you think of the back two today?
They were all right.
You say something a bit longer because I'm writing the new poll out.
Well, first of all, I'll quickly go back to Jack. I thought Jack had a really good game when he came on. It was his ideal kind of game, ratting about. And if you're going to replace one of those midfield three, Yates is the one that he's most like. So it's easier to replace, You wouldn't want to replace Freuler with him or even Mangala. Well, Mangala, okay, but
it work, doesn't it?
But you wouldn't necessarily want Jack and Yatesy together. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think Colback and Mangala's okay, Yates and Mangala's okay. Anyway, that's that.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about Colback, not Danilo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for the back.
You gotta love Rad's dad, man. He's. I love the fact. Like, people like Rad's dad, you gotta have so much respect for, when he didn't like him at all, and now he's seen that he's decent, and he's happy to change his opinion, And
everybody loves Big Willie in the end.
Exactly. Right, I've put it in the chat because I want to still finish this topic on Danilo. Who would you replace him with? Yates, as in, let's assume he would come into the team, just for the sake of a hypothetical. Guys in the chat, who would you replace him for out of Yates, Mangala, and Freuler? And your candidate?
Well, it's difficult because we're what position are we going? It's not as easy as just saying that. I mean, what position are we going to be playing him in? Defensive midfield?
You tell me, mate. You're meant to be. Look, you got a fan base, They're looking for you for inspiration, and they're looking at you for tactical nous. Yeah. And you gotta show that you don't just get an emoji on this channel if you can't. Otherwise, as soon as Lee's one's Megaphone Man's ready, it's replacing yours, not being added. So I want right now from you some insight into Danilo as a hypothetical coming in. Who would you replace him with? You've got the 4-3-3 to play with.
I would initially play him as a CDM with Freuler and Yates in front of him.
Okay. Was that so hard to do?
Freuler for his passing ability and Yates for his doggedness. I wouldn't mind if it was Freuler, Mangala, and Danilo. I wouldn't mind that. Either one. Yates and Mangala are interchangeable, but the two, I would have Danilo as the CDM.
Can I just say, whoever's ringing, yeah, I don't mind you guys ringing me. I mean, what other YouTuber gives you their number? Yeah, but if I'm on a stream, yeah, have a little common sense that I'm not gonna answer. Right, this is gonna cause an avalanche, of course.
Perhaps they're not watching.
I mean, they obviously are, because the number's down there. You're welcome to call me at any time, yeah? But have a little goddamn common sense. You can't be that stupid. Sorry, Ant, go on.
No, that was it. I say Mangala and Yates interchangeable, but I would definitely have Danilo as a CDM, Freuler for the creativity, and the other one as the ratty about her.
David, we'll move it on to that in a second, but I want to hear what Megaphone Man would do. Again, the hypothetical is Danilo has to come into the team, yeah? Who are you taking out?
Assuming Yates is fit, obviously, so that would...
Yeah, assume the three of them are fit, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm the same as Ant on that respect. Probably in Mangala's position. Maybe Yates and Danilo sitting there with Freuler, like you say, just pushing that bit further forward. You know, I think because Danilo's quite quick, so I think he can get round the pitch. You know what I mean? So if Yates has gone off somewhere, he can cover anyway. But again, I've got a feeling Danilo's going to be box to box. You know what I mean? I think he's going to cover a lot of ground. He just from going on videos here, so Mario will probably know better. He seems quite quick, like he gets around the pitch up and down. You know, so but that's what I would do. And give Mangala just a bit more time, you know, and then.
Hey, our second team are winning. Hey, Palmeiras are 1-0 up. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Someone find out who scored, and if it's a striker, I'll give Marinakis a quick call, and we'll sign him up as well. So go get the name. Sorry, Megaphone. Go on.
No, just pretty much the same as Ant, really. I think drip feed Mangala back in, or give him time to get over this injury, because it's crazy the amount of injuries we got. What we got now, about 8 injuries if you include the 2 today. You know,
who have we got out? We got Niakate, you got Lingard, huh?
Chiarte in midfield.
Chiarte, yeah, I forgot about him.
Bolly
was out.
Richards, who's never even made an appearance.
Richards, who? Yeah, that's already
Taiwo,
6.
Taiwo.
Bianconi.
Yeah. Bianconi. Bloody hell. Hopefully not. Yates. Let's not add him yet. I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, but his looked bad. Let's be honest.
He did look bad.
Do you know, if he couldn't have carried on, we were screwed because we had no more subs left.
This is what we were wondering, whether we had enough. I didn't think.
Yeah, I was thinking you guys probably didn't know on in the ground, did you? We couldn't make another sub.
No, we didn't.
That made sense then, because he was really hobbling. So it makes sense then, yeah.
There was even a point where Aurier was like facing him back to goal, and he had like 1 or 2 players on him, and he turned out the situation, and Henderson clapped him because he didn't give the ball back to him.
Yeah,
it was a good defending, to be honest.
Yeah, because we'd done 3 separate sub transactions. I don't know what they're meant to be called.
Offside.
Can we recall Horvath by any chance?
Not.
Well,
don't know. It depends on
whether
whether it's a season
or do we go and buy another keeper? It is January after all.
Who is there to buy? because this Hennessy thing is definitely an issue for me.
I'm
sure the guys in the chat will have some good ideas. I mean, Mark's saying the world needs Samba money talks.
I'd love Samba back, to be fair, but I don't think he'll leave Lens. They're flying. They've got a chance.
Yeah, they're second.
He doesn't want to be a number 2, does he? He doesn't want to be
and that's what I was going to ask. We can't bring him back to be a number 2. Who would be the number 1, really? It's got to be Henderson, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem you have. But at the minute, how long is he going to be out for? We've got no idea.
I love this from Sci-Fi Monkey. Palmeiras seems to have the same problem with VAR as us. Yep. I wonder if they got VAR. They must do.
What's everyone watching Palmeiras on? I'd be interested to look for future games.
We don't talk about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I might as well watch it. It's not our league.
They're looking on teletext.
Yeah, on the old teletext. That's fine.
Wait, Wolverine, this is my question I was going to ask tomorrow. Wait, which question, David? Actually, we need a Q&A in here. And guys, the thingy, the link's pinned in the chat. If anyone wants to jump in and just scream, you Reds, feel free. Let me get some Q&As going. One of you two say something while I do this.
Yeah, talking about Hennessy, like, I don't know if he's up for it. I mean, like the second goal against Man United, he should have stopped that. A Premiership level keeper.
That was shocking.
Yeah, he stops that. I just don't know. What is he, 35, 36? I don't know if he's sort of reached his time to either go lower leagues or retire. And that's no disrespect, because he has been a good goalie for teams, just not necessarily for us too much.
Goalkeeper's a really difficult position to actually get a good second number 2 for, because obviously if you're a midfielder, defender, striker, you come in, you always got that chance of getting a game because somebody gets injured somewhere on the pitch. With a goalkeeper, you only get in if the goalkeeper's injured. So it's hard to get a good number 2 because basically they're not likely to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you've got to find someone who's happy to sit on the bench, and that's the problem. But they've got to be good enough to come in when called upon.
Even the top teams have a problem with their number 2. I mean, who have Man U just gone and got? You know,
I won't call them a top team, but I get your point. All right, let me check the name out at you guys. Yeah, would you take Darlow back as a backup keeper?
Darlow was a good keeper, but I've not seen him play for a long time, so I don't know what kind of.
Guys in the chat, Darlow, yes or no? Would you take him back at Forest?
Possibly.
What are you saying?
Over Hennessy? Over Hennessy, yes. Yeah.
What are you saying, Mega?
Possibly, but what's happened? Has Butler signed for Man United? Because there was rumours Butler was signing for Man United, weren't there? As a replacement.
Maybe.
Butland.
Yeah, Butland. Sorry, Butland.
Yeah, he was a top
has he signed for United? Because
not that I've seen. Not that I've seen.
He was doing, but I don't know.
Why don't we go for Butland?
No, yes.
Who are you talking to, Ant?
Oh, I thought they were saying. I thought they were saying yes, he'd signed, but I think it's yes to Darlow.
No, they're talking about Darlow. Yeah. Look, the chat know when to say yes to. Yeah, they answer to me, not to you, because they'll answer to me now. Because we got over 150 in here and only 88 likes. Right? Watch this. Watch this. This is how cool our chat is. Within the next 20 seconds, our likes will either be back down to 0 or over 100. It's gonna go one of each way. So make sure you hit a like if you haven't already. Look, a lot are saying yes to Darlow as backup. There's been a few no's.
Just moving on to next season, just a comment I've seen, and I was thinking this the other day, and it's just reminded me. You know, if Everton went down, I'd try a bid for Pickford. I really would.
Yeah, but again, Pickford doesn't want to be a number 2. It's what Ant was saying. This is
he's going to be number 1 if you sign him, isn't it?
But I'd rather have Hendo.
You would rather have Hendo than Pickford?
Yeah,
I'd rather have Hendo than Pickford.
Why? Why then? That's the question I'll ask. Why? What makes you say that?
It's cooler. He's cool.
Pickford's a bit of an asshole, man. I don't like him. He's too small as well.
I'll give that as the reason, though.
I can. There's certain players that you just don't like.
An amazing player.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't like him at Forest. I don't know. I just don't like him. He's too short as well.
Well, he does all right for England, doesn't he? At Everton. How's he doing for Everton?
For Everton? Everton. 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 Everton.
Can you imagine second keeper?
Yeah, my personal pick would be
I want Henderson back, but because his passion seems to be there, he seems to want to be here. But is it just because of the loan? Is it, you know what I mean? Or does he really want to be here?
I think he really does want to be it. You don't celebrate the way he does. I don't remember him doing that at Sheffield United when they were in the Premier League with him.
They did love him at Sheffield United. The fans did love him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
because he saved them for that first season, didn't he?
I mean, any player that's at a club and is being loved by the fans is going to be enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he's playing every week in front of 30,000, and they love him. It's going to.
I'll try a bit now.
Another one.
Well, you will give your number out to all these dodgy women, won't you?
I know how to do that.
Wait, is Weezy actually right? He's not 5'2", is he?
No, he's not.
I think he's taller than me, and I'm taller than that.
I know he's not 5'2", but he's about 5'10", I would say. Yeah. Someone in the chat, find out how tall Pickford is. He's too short for a goalkeeper. I like a goalkeeper to be at least 6 foot. I make it sound like I'm on a dating site here, but I like them to be at least 6 foot. Big hands, yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if Pickford is 5'11" or something like that. It's just that other goalkeepers are a lot bigger. I mean, what's Endo? 6'2", 6'3", something like that.
He looks roughly around the same size as Worrell when they were up. They must be around 6'3", 6'4", Endo, around there.
You know what, Mark? You're right. Let's name and shame, right? So that last person who called is... Drum roll, please.
Zidane says Pickford is 6'1", Hendo is 6 foot.
Really?
Ah, well, that puts that to bed then, Wolverine.
Do you know how much I don't like that idiot?
He really doesn't like you there.
All right. Let me change my statement then. He looks short. All right, I'm gonna go with that.
He's a knob.
Basically, yeah.
I think it's because when he dives, he's only got them little arms, so he doesn't.
I thought he said when he dies. I was like, what?
Eh?
I thought he said when he dies. I was like, what?
When he dives.
Well,
he's got his little arms, so he looks short.
No, look, there you go. Ian knows his crap. Pickford's 6'1", and then between him and James, Hendo's 6'2". Thank you. So I was right.
Oh, you're taking that one rather than the others then.
I'll pick and choose. Look, there's certain people in the chat I like more than others. Nikki's saying, something considered, De Gea is out of contract at the end of the season. Hendo to Man U. I can't see that.
I can't see Hendo going back. Hendo doesn't want to go back. I think he's burnt his bridges with that interview, and we don't know what else is being said behind the scenes, but I can't see him going back.
On what Ant's saying, T-Rex, Mark and Sci-Fi are saying it. Wait, why are you not just... Someone give me the correct answer on Hendo. Now half pro, half nerd is saying he's 6 foot, bang on. Nah. Thank you, see, JP. JP gets me. JP, that's exactly... He's like a little horrible slime ball.
It's that greasy slick back here, isn't it?
Yeah, stupid, dinosaur arm, says Vincent.
He is officially 1.88 meters.
That's 6 foot on the nose. No, 6 foot is 183.
So he's 1.88 meters. Dean Henderson.
Who?
Dean Henderson.
Okay. Can you give me that in feet? Wait, 188
centimeters
in feet.
6'2".
He's 6 foot 1.6. All right, 6'2". All right, and
Pickford could have long.
I shall find out Jordan Pickford for you. Because believe it or not, I'm
not
not doing this off the top of my
that's
head.
what matters, really.
No, but I'm talking persona-wise as well.
Jordan Pickford is 1.85 centimeters.
Thank you. I was right. Thank you.
Well, listen to what I was right. Like you're the only bleeding one that said it.
So I was right. He's short.
Which is 6'1".
I'm not going to call him short because I'm shorter than that.
So 6'1", and the other one is 6'2".
The problem with this debate, right?
One of them has 2 foot arms, the other one has 4 foot arms.
Yeah, but the problem with this debate, yeah, because bloody Hennessy's like 6'6", isn't he? So it's like we can't really talk about height.
5, isn't it? Yeah, but
Basically, I don't know why we're talking about it anyway, because we're not going for Pickford. It's not coming to us. So
why are we talking about Pickford when we beat Leicester City 2-0 tonight? Top 3 inches of Pickford's hair is product. That is true. That is absolutely true. All right, let's get back to talking about the more fun stuff, right? And who do I want to pick on? I want to talk about, I don't know. Who do the chat want us to talk about? Surridge. Have we talked about Surridge?
Not tonight, we haven't.
All right, let's talk about Surridge, right? I'm going to go first. I'm going to have my say. I thought the shape of the team looked better when he came on, but that doesn't necessarily mean I think he was good enough for the team. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's where I am with it.
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say is
he started on the left the same as a one you normally would.
And
then he drifted into, then eventually he switched and went into the middle.
Of course he is. That's his natural play, isn't it?
I don't know.
So what I'm going to say is
the ball up, but I think roughly that was pretty much it.
What I will say, I did discredit him in the player ratings. By the way, we're on 99 likes. Someone just hit the like for my OCD. I hate seeing 99. It's like a cricketer score. What I will say is I thought it was O'Brien that fed the ball into MG Dub for, was it the second goal? But it was actually Surridge who was doing that nice little one too. So I hold my hand up and I say that I got him wrong on that. But I still will say he's not Prem level. He's not quick enough in the movement of the ball. I don't know what you boys think. Or what do you guys think in the chat?
Yeah, I agree. I like the lad, but for me, he's championship quality. I know some people won't agree with me, but how many chances does he need to score a goal? He had one on a plate again today. He should have scored that header. All he got to do is get it on target. Don't get me wrong, his hold-up play was good today, and he did battle. Fair play to him, and I'd like to say I don't dislike him. Just if we take sentiment out of it and what he did last season, it's what we need. It's what we need now, and we need someone who's better, who can hold up the ball but also score goals. And he's no disrespect to him, he's just not cutting it.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask you in a second, Jason. What I will say, right, just because he's talking about the player rating, I basically gave all the subs a 5. For me, when you come on as a sub, if you start the match, you start on a 6 as your baseline. For me, just for those who are interested, if you come on as a sub, your baseline starts as a 5. And plus, also, I'll fess up, I had to go drop the kids off. So I didn't give the subs enough time to do so. Hey, look, at the end of the day,
drop the kids off, or
no, literally had to drop the kids off. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, guys,
we know, Lee, we know.
Yeah, we get it. But at the end of the day, right, I have a wife, 3 kids, a full-time job, and we're doing this as well. So cut me a little slack when I rushed through it. So apologies that I couldn't get the give the subs their due diligence. That's why we're doing it now, right? So, and your point on Surridge, I just want to come back to it from the other day, because it's one of the best questions that's ever come out of your mouth. Yeah. I know it's not hard. The bar isn't set high.
Question, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is.
Can you repeat the question to the chat? Yeah. Because some of them may not have been here the other day.
Yeah, quite simply, if Sam Surridge was playing for another club, would Forest go in and want to buy him as our main striker or any backup striker?
I'm going to do it as a poll. Keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Look, all the players from last season, we love them all because of what they did for us. But simple fact is, in my opinion, Sam Surridge is not Premier League quality. He's mid to upper championship quality at best. He's not the greatest goal scorer at the club. I've seen him miss a lot of easy chances. He went through a purple patch where everything he hit went in. Very small sample size. He's not good enough. Today, people have said we were better when he came on. I agree, but that was the shape. There were many times today when Sam did brilliantly for challenging for the ball. When the ball was pumped up, he'd get it and then he'd lose it. Well, that's not good enough. If you're a Premier League forward, hold-up man, then when the ball comes to you and you get it on your chest, you keep it and you lay it off. You don't get it on your chest and it bounces off your knee and go to a defender. The guy's not good enough. Sorry.
Well, it's interesting what people are saying here. Just before you jump back in, Lee. James saying, I think people are putting too much emphasis on the Blackpool game when it comes to Surridge. I think yes, but at the same time, the argument from the people, and I was one of them, is if you get given a chance, you have to take it at this level. Adam says he agrees with you.
He's missed sitters all season. You can't just base it on the Blackpool game. I've based it on watching him all season. And he couldn't hit a barn door at the minute. And, you know, I don't dislike the lad, but he's not good enough for this level. He's just not. He's a top-end championship striker, and that's sort of his
where
level.
he is.
That's his peak.
Well, I've put it in the poll, and I've put Ant's question there. There is 20% that said yes, but 80% are saying no. From the 20%, let us know in the chat who you are and get your thoughts in. And Turbocharger saying, and you could say that about Yates and Worrell too, though. What say ye back to that?
I don't think that Worrell's a Premier League defender. He can do a job occasionally, as can Sam occasionally. Yatesy, I don't agree with that. Yatesy does a lot more than Sam Surridge does. Yatesy, he wins the ball, he battles, he continually pesters the midfielders, and he can pass the ball. And on the odd occasion, he scores a goal as well. So no, I don't agree with that about Yatesy.
Yates is growing game by game.
Yeah, but Worrell, I don't think is Premier League standard.
I think what you said there, Megaphone, is spot on. With Yatesy, you're seeing a progression from a championship player into a Premier League player. With Worrell, I still feel if he's partnered correctly either side of him, like Aurier has been a revelation and helped Worrell. And I think Worrell wasn't as good with McKenna today as he was in the past games with Bolly, who seems to be able to help him with that partnership. So what Ant is saying, I think, is spot on. Like, if you agree with Ant, put the Ant emojis in the chat if you're a member. If you want to be a member, hit the join button. It's only 99p. But let's see some Ant emojis in there if you agree.
Digging me out.
If you don't agree with Ant, put the Ez emoji in. So we know. I want to hear what the members say.
Emoji.
Yeah, or the MG dub emoji, or the new Loddy emoji in there. What we got here? Phil says Worrell needs Willie to mother. I kind of agree with that. I do kind of agree with that. James is saying Worrell was very good today. We weren't saying he was crap. We're not saying he's crap. I'm just saying he's better with Bolly next to him, because there was still a little pong going on at the back between the two of them. And I think McKenna is the culprit in that. I don't know what you guys think. It's just too many sideways passes sometimes when you had Loddy free on McKenna's side or Aurier free. If you watch what Loddy and Aurier do, it's their natural instinct that when a centre-back or the keeper gets the ball, they split wide like that to widen the pitch. And what are you laughing at, Ant?
I don't think Owen agrees with me.
That's a lot of S's in there. There's a lot of S's.
To be fair, he's the only one.
Ian agrees with you. Anyway,
what do people do? Look, all on there. Are you looking at it? There's loads of them.
Talking to the mic, you idiot.
There's loads of them. Gabriel.
Oh, JP's fully against you.
Peter Dale does. Adam does. Phil does.
The thing is, stupid StreamYards doesn't bring it up, so it just says Ez there.
Yeah.
JP's fully Ez. JP really wants you to know he's backing Ez on this one, not you. By the way, I have no clue what Ez's opinion is on it.
Hey, come on, JP. You can't put it in 4 bloody times. We're not daft, you know. We can see your name.
JP, come on stream and tell Anne what an idiot he is.
Ez's got a big account and he's putting emojis in.
it's Ez's Smurf account, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jack Keith, I can't believe I'm saying stop spamming Ez. All right. I want to move this on to this question, right? I've seen it come up. Tony's asking about it. Is Sam better than Diaz? And I think whoever it was earlier, put it back in. Sorry, I can't remember who wrote about Diaz. Now, Diaz, I'm not going to say fortunately or unfortunately yet, but I want your opinions on it and the chat's opinion on it. He is being strongly linked to Forest now.
I won't buy him either.
I didn't even finish my sentence. Go on, Megaphone.
Sorry, I'm just saying, I would not buy him either. It's not even a question or a conversation. I won't bother. It's championship all day long. That's why we got rid of him. And he's not having a blistering season this season. I just won't bother. The level we're at, we need to be setting the standards a bit higher. You know what I mean?
Fair point. And are you with or against Megaphone here? Should we do an Ez versus Ant emoji in the chat again?
I'm with him. I'm with him. By the way, all these people, JP and Owen, who are gone on about Sam Surridge. Do you watch football? Do you actually watch football? Because
wait, hold on. If you're going to address people that aren't your fans, you can go full screen. Go on.
If Sam Surridge was not a Nottingham Forest footballer, there's no way that you would say, let's go and get Sam Surridge from Stoke, or let's go and get Sam Surridge from any other championship team. You would not be saying that because he ain't that good. You're doing that on emotion because of what he did for his last season. We're in the Premier League now, watching now, comparing with other strikers that are out there.
That it?
Mm-hmm.
I was I'm
in a good mood.
Yeah, but you're still contracted to one ant rant a week, mate. It doesn't. Oh, where's my camera gone? You're still contracted to one ant rant a week, mate. Yeah, you were just getting the crowd warm. The ant emojis were just about to spam in the crowd, and then you just cut them off. You just cut them off
for tomorrow.
Hey, Ant, Diaz, yes or no? You're with Megaphone on this?
No. Do you know who we are? What the hell would we want that crap stuff?
I'm not sure who you are. You're wearing a green bloody top tonight, mate.
Well, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. No, I don't want Brereton Diaz. I don't want Sam bloody crappy Surridge. I want a good goal scoring, fast, powerful forward. Yeah. Is what I want.
A class player. Someone like
Surridge. Are you joking?
Okay. Look.
Is that right?
Look,
does that count? Is that my one rank goal?
Well, your contract is for Grumpy Old Reds, which will be on tomorrow. So yeah, that's warm them up for tomorrow, right? I'm gonna give the counter argument. Yeah. Now I'm not saying I'm for Diaz. I'm just putting the counter argument there for you guys to argue it back and for chat. So I'm gonna pretend to sit on the Diaz inside of the fence, right? Firstly, he's got 6 months left on his contract. Yeah. Secondly, we have a 25% sell-on clause with him, okay? And thirdly, he does kind of score a few goals. Okay, he's not having the best season. We could pick him up for probably very, very cheap, and we would get a 25% discount. I'm just saying that's the counter argument. Does that sell it to anyone in the chat? Does that sell it to either of you? I'm looking at the percentages on the poll. 80% are saying no. I'm just going to see if that moves after I've given the counter argument. Not that I'm saying that I would take him.
You could go out on the street and pick a piece of shit up for nothing. You wouldn't put him in a Forest shirt, would you?
Yeah, but you wouldn't get 25% off.
In the past.
Oh, okay. I'll give you 25% of the piece of shit.
It did move the needle 5%. So maybe I've got to make a compelling argument. I'm just I don't know.
So we're supposed to come on here to celebrate our glorious victory.
Yeah, all right, let's get back to the football.
Listen, let's get back to the someone else buys Diaz and we can make a bit of money off it. That's what Seville will come back in for him. Seville.
You know what? That's a good point. If he goes elsewhere, we get some cash.
Yeah.
Chelsea will come in.
Oh my God! Stop the press, Graham. I don't often agree with Ant, but in total agreement with that. Graham, I understand we won today. I understand you're probably riding on cloud 9, but there's no need to jump to conclusions that quickly and agree with Ant, buddy. Graham, we need to talk after, mate. I hope you're okay. Anyway, all right, let's get on with it. I love how heated this is after it. Yeah, we just get sidetracked, don't we? We get completely sidetracked. All right, let's get back to it.
That's what it is.
I want to get back to some of the fantastic performances, especially in the second half, right? And I want to talk about Morgan Gibbs-White. And I want to talk about Scarpina. And I want to talk about the headache that Cooper... What?
What time's Match of the Day on? Because I don't normally watch it. What time's it on tonight?
I don't know. I think it's about 10:30. Well, don't worry, guys. You ain't going to miss Match of the Day, all right? Because I got to go pick the kids up soon. And wait, what was I talking about? Yeah, the headache Cooper has with Morgan Gibbs-White and Scarpina, who they kind of both seem really good in the 10 for me.
Yeah, they are.
Which way do you swing on this one?
I mean, I love Scarpa, as you know, but when they moved Morgan to number 10, it did make a big difference. But we've always said that. We've always said, haven't we? Bring Scarpa in off the right, and then that means dropping.
They can interchange anyway, can't they? That's the thing. Scarpa's
that's a cop-out answer.
Spirit, isn't he? He was everywhere today. He's a bit of a free spirit, I think, the role he's been given.
Yeah, he was actually. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm still writing the question. Keep talking.
Well, I think we've said this before. It's a squad game, and I've said before about formations and players. In the modern game, players move about all over the place. You know, even somebody like an archetypal right winger like Raheem Sterling, you'll see him pop up on the left. You'll see him down the middle. You'll see him. Players move around. You don't have to stick to where you were. I mean, I saw Aurier today on the left wing, for example. I mean, he lost the ball. Yeah, track back, but you know, players can move around. You know, so we didn't be stuck rigidly to saying he's a 10. He's a wide player. You know,
stop avoiding the question. I just stop avoiding the question, right? And both of you, both sitting on the fence here, right? This ain't some other YouTube channel. This is one where we get off the fence and we start.
Scarpa has a free role. That's obvious. He has a free role.
All right, let me put the word hypothetical because he seems to take.
Well, I'll say a hypothetical free role that he can interchange with Gibbs-white.
No free rolls. And Mario's saying Scarpini, give him the 10. Yeah. I'm saying you have to give one of them the 10. Don't give me this free roll crap. Don't give me interchange. Don't give me nothing. Scarpa Ferran. Megaphone.
Do you know what? The ball's played from Gibbs-white today. He was in that number 10 role, wasn't it?
Correct. Hence why I'm asking. This is why we ask these questions here, mate.
So it's a tough one. To be honest, I'm not opposed to either. I'm going to sit my horse right on that fence. Let it back up.
My God.
I want him interchanging. I want him just going, if one drops in.
No, I want an answer. I want an answer. Gun to your head. No, because I do this to Ant. I don't let Ant off the hook.
I get an answer.
If you're going to keep him there.
Wait. What did you say? What did you say?
Gibbs-white on the left. If you're going to keep him there, but if they're going to interchange, then I don't mind.
So you're saying Scarpa in the 10?
Yeah. Go on, put him in because he was everywhere today. Scarpa was. He was all over. He was battling back as well, so he was dropping back.
Yeah. I would say, if anything, he was dropping a little bit deeper than I wanted him to at time. I was thinking, you get up there where you belong, you know. But
I mean, you are right, Turbo. The curl or the outside of the foot. Oh God damn it, man! It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
Yeah, but what about Scarpa? What about Scarpa in the first half when he put it out to Lodgy?
That was fantastic.
Whipped looping ball. And Lodgy just controlled it on his foot as if it was nothing. And I thought, it's like watching Brazil.
They're calling you out. They're calling you out, Megaphone. They're all calling you out.
Bring it on.
All right. Well, let's get the most important opinion, which is the chat's opinion, right? 56% would put MGW in the 10. 40% would put Scarpa. Wait, and I put a little sneaky name in there. Yeah. 4% went for who would be the third option there? Let's see if you guys can pick
Lingard. Lingard.
Yeah, 4%.
May I say the person with by far the most knowledge about Gustavo Scarpa is Al Mario, and Al Mario said he's a number 10.
Yeah,
that's good enough for me.
Case closed.
Good enough for me.
Can't argue with Mario. He's watched him more than any of us. So.
Well, put it this way: Ant was going to put MG Dub in the middle until Mario said 10.
Because he saw the comment.
I just do what Mario tells me.
Is this the end for Lingard, guys? Is this the end?
No.
Oh, who does he? All right, Lingard comes back in fit. How does he get into his team?
He's on the bench, isn't he? He's on the bench.
You look at how weak our bench was today.
With
the amount of injuries, it was really weak. And it's not being disrespectful to who was on there. You look from an attacking sense, you've got Dennis and Surridge.
It was weak. There's too many defenders on that bench, wasn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
well, really was. There's a reason for that.
I think people are writing Lingard off too soon. I think he's got a part to play, whether it's dancing and motivating the squad, from the changing rooms or from the bench. But you can't knock him is, he's always there. He's always trying to G the team up and give it some. He's there on the sidelines in the dugout.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he gets a coach role in the future.
I would argue they didn't write him off quick enough, but that's just my opinion on him. David's saying, when will Mario be next be on live? As soon as he wants. Mario, if you want to do something with us after Danilo signs, I know it's heartbreaking. But guys, if you want Mario in, can we get some quick yes/nos in the chat? Do you want Mario back in once we've signed Danilo? Obviously, look, we're open to whenever Mario wants to come on. He's fantastic. And you know what? I'm going to go and dig his link up, and Megaphone Man's going to say something while I do. And you're all going to go and subscribe to him because he's unreally good.
I was going to say, if Mario has the time in his day, Monday evening, 8:30 English time, in between that time, sort of between then and 9:30, he's more than welcome to come on. Definitely, you know, not an issue.
Onto the
locker room. Yeah, he's more than welcome to phone in and just have a little chat about Danilo and how Palmeiras are doing and everything else.
That's an open invitation, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Anywhere he wants.
Anytime.
Brilliant. So we've got his YouTube channel there. Go subscribe right now. And then there's the yeses are just flying in. Look at these yeses. I think the Forest fans kind of like Mario. Good man, Ian. Well done for subscribing. Looks like Forest third on match day. I'm 25 minutes behind. Okay. They've probably been a gun. They're loving Mario. Okay, guys. We're going to wrap it up there because we all want to watch match of the day. I'm going to have to check. Is teletext even a thing anymore? I don't know. We're going to check what time it starts.
Hasn't CFAX replaced it?
I don't know. Mario, here we go. Let's do it, mate. Don't know about Monday, but we can set something up for next week. Drop me a DM, Mario. We'll set something up. Once you've had an opportunity, obviously, to get over Danilo leaving and going from green to red. But drop me a DM. Let me know your availability, and we'll set something up. Around this time is fine for us as well, if it's good for you. It's on at 10:30 tonight. All right, guys. All of you, please hit that like. Subscribe if you are new here. Hope you've enjoyed the party stream, the unplanned, unscripted, uneducated.
I tell you what, this chat is on fire. They're so funny. They're brilliant. Evidently, I need some beer to unwind. Well, I've got wine. I've got to crack open the beer as well.
Yeah, just go back through and read the chat. It's a stream in itself. I love going back and seeing what everyone's saying. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. I think it'll be the in-depth and that. No, we got the vlog. Oh my God, I've still got to do the vlog tonight. So subscribe. I've got a long night ahead of me. And then the in-depth analysis at some point tomorrow. And then we got
I've sent you 14 videos for that vlog.
Thanks. I look forward to it. Yeah. And so we got Grumpy Old Reds tomorrow night. We got the match analysis sometime during the day and the vlog coming out. If I get any sleep tonight, it'll be a miracle. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Hit that like button and come on, you Reds. 2-0. 2-0.
You Greens. I mean Reds.